we're down here in Port Kembla, an area that's really coming along from the troubles it had. And I'm off to meet Hayley Simpson from HMS Accounting. She's an accountant, registered tax agent, and more importantly, she's a business coach. We're going to be catching up over a coffee and talking about the stress of business, how to manage that, and how to balance your lifestyle and your business. We all know how hard that can be, and we should get some good tips. Hi Hayley, how you going?
Hello, good, thank you.
That's good. You ready for a coffee? And
I sure am.
Yeah. We'll go and solve the world's problems over nice macchiato.
Sounds wonderful.
Okay, Hayley, we've got our coffees, and
Yes.
your choice today is?
Almond milk cappuccino.
I've got the good old-fashioned flat white, but I've always wondered, how do they milk an almond?
I actually have no idea.
Oh, it's got to be a small stool.
I don't like cow's milk, so this is the next
Fair
best
enough.
option.
So we've come today to talk about world problems. Now, no pressure,
Yeah.
but we're in the middle of Port Kembla, a booming era. It's coming back from a depression era, and they're doing a great job. And there's grants, and I thought an accountant should have the insight onto the grants that are available.
Oh, geez.
But we also want to talk about how getting that grant can be stressful, and more importantly, how a business coach such as yourself could, help ease that.
Yeah.
The pressure and some techniques. Maybe you might have some insights for me.
Yeah.
Being in business, I often get stressed. I used to have a full head of hair. So are you seeing any raised stress levels in your clients lately?
Yes. Yeah. Business is hard at the moment, especially in the past 12 months. But I think it's made a turn recently. I think.
Oh, how so?
I just think businesses, from what I can see, are making a bit of a comeback with,
Right.
work and money coming in and getting on top of things. So a lot of people are falling behind on tax and stuff like that. And so getting on top of that, which must help their stress levels, because
Yeah.
I can't imagine owing the ATO that much money and being able to sleep at night very well. So.
So what would you recommend to me, for example, if I had a big tax debt and I was stressing, the tax office was ringing me every day because they've put it out to a debt collector?
Yeah, so I would first work out a cash flow budget with you. So look at how much money's coming in, all the non-negotiable expenses, and then how much is actually left to start paying that tax debt. But not just that, to also plan for future debt. So be putting all that money aside for the next BAS that's coming
Yes.
up. And then I feel like tax agents have a lot more better communication with the ATO, so I would call them and put some sort of plan.
That should help me sleep easier,
Absolutely.
hopefully, and that way I can earn more money.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah,
about focus,
absolutely.
isn't it? But what about the balance? I mean, I know when I was a sole practitioner and I had 2 teenagers at school, the stress some days was overwhelming. And what could I do? I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was breaking some days.
Yeah. So I used to feel that. And this is why I got into a lot of the self-development that I have done. It wasn't for anyone else, it was for myself. So going through doing all the NLP training and all that sort of thing, it's working out how your mind works and the stories you're telling yourself and how you can rewrite them. After doing all that training, I'm like, you know what? Why did I start my own business? So I could have the freedom to do what I need to with my family, to work the hours I want to work, go to the gym when I need to go to the gym. So it's about changing that story.
What's a gym?
I don't go enough, definitely. I'm getting chased for my gym at the moment. Why haven't you been for a week? But it's about making non-negotiable. So if you're running a business, you've got to have that work-life balance. If you're not happy in everything in your life, you're not going to be happy in your business, are you? And your kids aren't going to be happy. You're not going to have great relationships with your family and kids. So
I always tell my kids, you've got to look after yourself
Yes.
to look after everything else.
Yeah.
And especially my oldest is a young mother and she's expecting another one in 6-7 weeks, I think.
Yeah, wow.
And she's got to stay well herself, I think. And I encourage that because she works in a business with her mother and can get quite time consuming and stressful at times, and sometimes, you know, she's just got to step
Even
back.
that's a huge story we tell ourselves when we become mothers, that we've got to give everything to everyone else. It doesn't work that way. We end up so stressed and not being the best version of ourselves that it doesn't help anyone. So that mum guilt is definitely real, and it's
real.
definitely a story we have to rewrite and
And it's
change.
dad guilt too a lot of the time. I know I suffered it.
Yeah, definitely.
When my kid's mum and I get on fantastically, and in all honesty, my advice to anyone going through a divorce would be concentrate on that. It's just easier for everyone, for yourself, for your ex-partner, and more importantly, your children.
Yeah. So to answer your question about how you get that life balance in work, it's putting in the non-negotiables into your calendar, and
That's it.
that's it. So you put the gym in on a Monday morning at 9 o'clock. You don't make any other appointments. You know you're going to the gym. You know, I have to pick up my son today from school at 3 o'clock. It's in the calendar. You know what I mean? Like it's making it happen and having
I
that
suppose,
work-life balance.
yeah, for people like me, someone comes to me and says, I need to learn this by Friday and it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, so
Yeah.
why stress?
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to convey to, I think, communication important,
Oh, massively. Communication with others and yourself.
and
That's
yourself, yeah.
more important than anything. The way we talk to ourselves.
But which voice in my head am I using?
And that is completely normal too. You know, some people don't know we have different voices that we, I know people that think they're crazy because they have a few different voices in their head. It's like, no, that is normal.
One thing I've just discovered, my old vinyl records, and seriously, I'm loving it that much. It's so relaxing to sit there and listen to a whole album
Yeah.
instead of jumping around on Spotify. And the old sound system I've built that I had in the 80s,
Yeah, wow.
I've sourced the original gear equivalent, and it's
And what's
fantastic.
your favourite record?
It's got to be Good Vibrations, the Beach Boys. It takes me back to
yeah, I
the
love
70s, days down at North Wollongong Beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we were just sitting there in the corner there. They all know us down, or did know us now. Now we're the old crew. Yeah.
How'd you take a record player down the beach?
We had
Back
the
in the old days.
we had those old cassette decks.
Oh,
And
okay.
you press the big play button.
Oh, yeah, I
and
had
up
those
in the
as
corner.
well.
Yeah. Carrot
not that
handle.
old then.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good, but it's really good in reading, I think, as well. Helps a lot.
Yeah.
And for me, getting away from the technical stuff, even though that's important,
Yeah.
I like fiction.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I've got my head in bank policies and finance all day.
Yeah.
I prefer not to read a biography.
Yeah.
I'd rather
of
read
fantasy
something
or-
made up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite genre of book or music or albums?
Not really, but I do remember my first record I ever got was Craig McLachlan to my dad. I reckon I was about 10 years old.
Hey Mona.
Yeah, I think it was that one. And I really don't like him that much anymore, but that was the first record I ever got.
Okay, that's good.
Music-wise, look, having 3 boys at home at such different ages and stages in their life, we go from American rap to the Pooh song to, it's just the biggest range of music in my house.
Sure, sure.
So if you were to look at my playlist, you'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I remember, because I was an accountant myself back in the day. And, we had clients coming in stressed to the max, especially around GFC. And quite literally having a nervous breakdown in the office.
Yeah.
And my opinion, and I want your thoughts, they should have come in earlier.
Yeah.
There's always options. And there are experts out there like yourself who can help them on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
And you call someone in like me if they need to refinance a debt or restructure the business. We can work with them
Yeah, absolutely.
and call in other professionals if we need. So I suppose don't wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jump on it.
And as an accountant too, I think it's important to be proactive with moving forward. So looking at numbers at least every 3 months and going, hey, this is how much you're up for, this is how much you need to put aside, like
So about
looking at the
planning and
numbers.
knowing what's coming.
Absolutely. And also the other thing that's big for me personally is clients feeling comfortable enough to come and ask all the questions that they feel too stupid to ask.
Yep.
That's a really big one.
It's
It's-
no stupid questions.
No stupid questions. But do you know how many clients have said to me they were so scared and anxious to talk to their previous accountants or to ask the questions or to pick up the phone and have a chat?
Is that right?
Yeah. So that's really important that clients can come in, and that's why I have such a different office space.
It's very
A nice,
comfortable.
Calm, nice, calm, peaceful place. Not the corporate look. So.
No, I'm going to come and sit in the corner.
Come have
one
a
of those
snooze.
comfy chairs.
Yeah, so that's important that they can pick up the phone and go, hey, what's this
good.
mean? Or hey,
Yeah.
how much do I need to put away?
Because-
or hey, what even is GST? There's no silly questions. But
Yeah, I remember 1999, I went all over New South Wales lecturing on GST, and mainly because I was stressed about it coming in, and there was no one teaching about it. So I actually read the Act, read the regs, and learned it by
is that
heart.
where the ADHD came in?
I think it might be.
Came in good use then?
Bit of hyper-attention there.
Yeah.
And ended up lecturing to the chartered firms, CPA firms, all over Sydney, or
Yeah,
out,
wow.
out west. Yeah, it was really good. But taking action
Yeah.
eased my stress,
Yeah.
enabled me to help others and hopefully ease their stress a bit as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now I'm doing loans and finance. What I find is people in a tax debt
Yeah.
are so stressed when there are options out there. Well, we can refinance, restructure, or with your help, negotiate with the tax office
Yeah.
on a payment plan or forgiveness in certain circumstances.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I work with Worrells a little bit as well, and they do the small business restructuring as well.
Insolvency firm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're good.
that's- Yeah, they're wonderful to work with. So I've had
Yep.
that with a few clients as well. So they actually go and what's the word? They work with all the creditors, including the ATO, and they reduce those debts so they can survive. Like, some businesses will.
They'll
just won't survive.
restructure and then
Yeah.
give the business back in a more healthy situation,
Yeah, yeah.
and hopefully highlight how important it is to talk to the
Yeah, and
professionals.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Good.
don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get it wrong again. Learn from their mistakes.
Yeah. So you've said you've worked with Worrells before in the restructures and handing back businesses hopefully in a better place. But if we plan, we can get professionals together
Yeah,
and hopefully head off any problems
yeah,
or enable growth, more importantly.
yeah, absolutely.
So it's about planning. See, my theory is I can organise finance. As an accountant, I think I can help them, but I don't know their situation like their accountant does. So I'd rather sit with their accountant,
Yeah,
sit with you and get your advice as well, your input.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah, so
And you're right. Like, I do all the bookkeeping for most of my clients. I do all their BASs, so I'm looking at their numbers every single day. Maybe not every day, every week at least. And yeah, so that's definitely great.
yeah. So
Being able to work together like that.
yeah, I think it's really important. And it's just come into my head just yesterday, Macquarie Bank has stopped lending to mum and dads who set up trusts just to buy investment properties.
Oh,
Cut it out
really?
altogether.
Wow.
So I suspect that ASIC or APRA or someone's been on to the majors, and
Okay.
Macquarie Bank wouldn't do it by themselves. I'm pretty sure they're going to have the majors follow, because there were spruikers of finance out there who would say you've got unlimited borrowing power if you've got a cash flow positive trust. And they were getting them into these finance situations with nearly unlimited debt. And as an accountant, I'm sitting here going, how?
Yeah.
How? It's not logical.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's caught up.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, if there's a business and they've got company structures and it's a proper reason, they will lend to it, but not to
Yeah.
let's call everyday mum and dad lenders. Yeah, so this is where I could help you talk to your clients
Yeah.
for investment properties, and you can help them by saying don't listen to the shonks on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. Is that us?
We may fall into that. No, we don't fall into that category because we're professional. We've done all the courses, yes. And more importantly, we carry insurance.
Yes. Yeah, but that's also important. People getting into finance, you need to know they can repay that finance and not end up in a pickle.
Oh, what if you get sick
Yeah,
and your cash flow dries up?
absolutely.
And as
so
an
many
accountant, I'm
things.
sure you do it. It's what if?
Yeah.
What if, what if, what if? You're being negative. No, I'm being careful.
Yes.
Yeah?
I must admit, I got to about my 40s and went, yeah, it's probably time I worry about all that sort of stuff. You know, get my own insurances and
Yes.
income protection and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's easy to ignore. It
and
is very
super.
easy. Yes, super.
And
Yeah.
and as we know, the directors are responsible if they don't pay their employees super
Yeah.
and tax
Yeah.
and other
absolutely.
debts.
Yeah.
So they need to stay on top of it. And well, let's just stress it again: planning,
Yes.
strategizing.
The other thing is if you get to a point where you need the small business restructuring, if you haven't been paying your employees super, if you don't have all your lodgements and BASs up to date, they won't even look at you.
No.
They won't even try and help you.
No.
So you have to keep that super up to date. You have to keep your
Yes.
lodgements up to date.
Yes.
And if you ever do need help or even finance, you know, you've got to have everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that. They think if they lodge a tax return or a BAS and then the payment's due, that's worse than not lodging it at all kind of thing. So
No.
it's like, no, you have to lodge everything on time, even if we need to make time to get the payments.
I agree 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
helps.
And let's
in many
face it, the
ways.
banks ask for up-to-date figures.
They ask for everything.
Unless you go to one of the non-bank lenders for low doc, no doc and pay through the nose. Now, they're useful in certain situations, but
Yes.
they are last resort, in my opinion.
Oh yes,
Um,
I got one of those.
yeah,
The interest I'm paying is out of this world. But
yeah,
going from a a single parent, had only just started my business, so I've only
Yes.
had this business for 5 years. That was my only option. So, yeah, it wasn't nice, it wasn't fun, but it's better than not owning my home.
Oh, I agree, 100%.
Yeah, but now I'm in a place now where I can refinance and
Good.
get something. Yeah.
Good. As long as you review it regularly,
Yes.
like we tell our clients,
Yeah, absolutely.
and look for the best deal possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great
Yeah.
that you've worked that situation, because single parenthood, it's
Yeah.
hard.
Oh yeah. It's hard to get the banks to lend you money. Really hard.
Well, the government's got that scheme now where they will guarantee deposits and do some co-ownership deals, and they do have a particular scheme for single parents.
Do they really?
And though, even if they've owned a home before, there are circumstances where they can treat it as and get into this scheme.
Okay.
There are limits, of course, but yeah. So if you need some advice on that, give us a call if you've got a client.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'd be happy to sit down with you and go through it
Yeah, absolutely.
with them. Yeah. So just down at your office, I saw that you've got out in the back room there a studio,
Yeah.
and you do relaxation, is it, or?
It's so I've got two businesses, so HMS Accounting, and then I run Cora Wellness, which is breathwork and meditation.
Oh, briefly,
Yeah.
what is breathwork? I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it.
So breathwork is it's the only way we can consciously change our nervous system. So it's all about the way we breathe. We all breathe very shallow into our chest. It's all about breathing into your stomach and telling our nervous system that we are safe. And by practicing that again and again, and then you'll have a headset on, which has a guided meditation, hypnosis, subliminal messages, binaural beats, so many things going on along with that breath work and music and everything like that. It's just an incredible journey. Within an hour, it can change everything. So very passionate about it. I do that for
tell.
corporate as well. So
Oh, so we could get a corporate package together for clients and
absolutely, yeah.
we'll go in and...
Yeah, I have had a few businesses come in and surprise all their employees.
What a great idea for team building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
So how would they get hold of you, Hayley? Through HMS Accounting or?
Yes, so HMS Accounting website, or pop in my office in Wentworth Street, Port Kembla. Come say hi anytime. And then Cora Wellness is the other business.
Okay.
Cora with a K.
But
Yeah.
contact either one for
Yes.
business or
Absolutely.
wellness.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. All right, well, I've enjoyed my coffee, and I think we might revisit the breath work
Yeah. Amazing.
and do a whole talk on that. We might even do it in the studio so you can...
Yeah. How about you come and try a session and then we can have a chat afterwards?
We might do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I don't have to wear lycra, do I?
Oh, you might have to.
Oh, damn.
No, anything comfortable.
Okay. Well, thanks, Hayley, and
Yeah.
what a beautiful day to be out in beautiful Port Kembla.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you.
Thanks.